The fourth step is to adjust the task granularity according to the principles that BPMSs only add value if they coordinate handovers of work between resources. So if we have two consecutive tasks that are actually assigned to the same resource, then there is little value in automating the handover of work between these two tasks because it's the same resource being involved. So here the idea is that we aggregate any two consecutive tasks that are assigned to the same resource, and then we disaggregate a task that actually entails operations or requires operations to be performed by more than one resource. So let's take a look at an example of the first case when we need to aggregate consecutive tasks. Let's consider this excerpt of a claims handling process where the claim handler needs to first enter the customer name, then the customer policy number, and finally the damage details. Since it is typically the same claim handler that performs all these three operations, then we can aggregate these three consecutive tasks into a single one, enter claim. On the other hand, we need to refine those tasks that are too coarse-grained, for which we actually need more than one resource to partake in the operation of the task. So for example, in the context of a loan handling process, when it comes to disbursing the money, we have a task enter and approve money transfer. However, here we may want to enforce a 4I principle whereby the entering of the money transfer information into the system is done by a financial officer that is different than the financial officer who will eventually approve the money transfer in order to enforce a 4I principle. So in this case, it's opportune to disaggregate or refine a coarse-grained task into two consecutive tasks. Now, when doing this operation of aggregating tasks, we may need to look around because it may be that there is a suboptimal order in which the tasks have been modeled in our business process model. So, like in this case, for assessing a loan application, the loan officer needs to first prepare an acceptance pack and then eventually send the acceptance pack. However, the to-be model actually contains another task in between these two, which is determine insurance premium. This is a script task. Now, clearly, it would be more natural to send the acceptance pack soon after preparing the acceptance pack. So we can aggregate these two tasks into a single one, but we need to change their order.